Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, 2013. Some interesting moves down in Bermuda as well as in Canada. New York-based Tower Insurance is going to add another Bermudian reinsurance operation to its portfolio. It's bought American Safety Re. They didn't buy it from American Safety. They bought it from Canada's Fairfax Holdings. Fairfax Holdings purchased all of American Safety Insurance for about $306 million, and as part of that, Tower paid Fairfax $59 million for American Safety Re. Fairfax said the transaction will be financed completely through internal resources. It's going to bring the remnants of American Safety into its unit under its Crum & Forster and Hudson umbrella insurance companies. And so far as Towers is concerned, earlier this year they purchased Canopius's original Bermudian reinsurance operations, so they're going to be adding this to it. Towers President and CEO Michael Lee said American Safety Re's specialty casualty-focused reinsurance business will further diversify our existing business. We'll also benefit from their experienced casualty underwriting, support staff, and extensive network of reinsurance brokers and specialty insurance clients in the U.S. We know some of those people in American Safety Re in Bermuda. We wish them well. This could be a good fit. SCOR has announced the acquisition of Generali US, the holding company of Generali's U.S. life reinsurance operations. They're going to pay about $750 million US. This deal will enable the Paris-based firm to leapfrog rivals Swiss Re and RGA into becoming the industry's largest U.S. life reinsurer. With Michael Pato there, we compliment him on this deal. American International Group has been branded a systemically important financial institution. This is called a SIFI in acronym terms. This has been a widely anticipated move by the U.S. Financial Stability Oversight Council. They had been tentatively announcing this as early as October. AIG has been preparing itself as a result for a raft of new and tougher regulations that come with this new designation. AIG heard the news yesterday. River levels in Central Europe, specifically the Czech Republic, continue to rise today. Authorities have now opened 9 dams in the southern part of the country, the so-called Vltava Cascade, in order to protect cities from flooding. Water levels are not even at their peak. They're going to peak later today. Metal flood barriers have been erected in Prague to prevent the river Vltava from overflowing. Yesterday it was flowing through Prague at 10 times its normal volume. Meanwhile, in Germany, insurers there are setting up special units to deal with flood losses in what has become one of the worst floods in southern Germany, with claims potentially expected to exceed $2.4 billion. This would be worse than the 2002 floods. Loss adjusters have already been deployed to affected areas. One analyst at JP Morgan said that Allianz may suffer a loss of 200 million euros as a result of the floods. The flooding could potentially worsen. Meteorologists are expecting a heavy rainfall to come today in Bavaria. The United States is sending a Patriot missile battery and a squadron of F-16 fighters to Jordan today to participate in a military drill with the Jordanian military. The Pentagon says that they may keep the weapons there to counter the threat posed to Jordan by Syria's civil war. Officials declined to say how many F-16s would take part in the exercise or how many might be left there later on. Meanwhile, the United Nations said that there seems to be very nearly 100% conclusive proof that chemical weapons have in fact been used in Syria. Well, if you were walking along the Lake Geneva shoreline, not to sound like Deep Purple, and you were in the town of Vevey, which is the headquarters of Nestle and also the home of Van Morrison, on Sunday, and it was 6 o'clock in the morning, you might have noticed a tour bus sitting out in the water about 35 yards or so from the shoreline, practically entirely submerged. Only the top roof of the bus was visible, as well as the top part of the windows. Apparently the bus, owned by Eurobus, had been touring from Macedonia to Vevey. The 39-year-old driver from Macedonia parked the bus at about 11 o'clock at night in the market square in a designated location in Vevey. For reasons not immediately known, the bus left its parking space, drifted down a boat ramp, and rolled into the lake. It then drifted about 35 or so yards, sinking near finally a jetty near a passenger boat. No one was aboard the bus. The bus was first spotted at 6 a.m. by joggers. It was finally retrieved at about 2 p.m. Meanwhile, Eurobus had to send out another bus from Macedonia to pick up the Macedonians who were in Veve. Eurobus said that the coach that was out in the lake was a relatively modern vehicle and good order. Well, it's not in good order now, although that was a freshwater lake, so who knows. We've heard of Katrina cars. We may see Geneva buses. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you.